Not going to be here. She left last night. She flew out, I think.
Well, we're going to be short anyways without our third member.
Yeah. Well, one thing what we do need before we even.
Okay, let me call the meeting to order, all right?
No, I'm going to say something. Before. It won't be illegal. Let me say this.
No, we're two members we're a quorum, so we're a meeting. Let me just say this, Jeff. Bear with me.
Call the meeting.
Okay, call the meeting to order. Myself, John McLaughlin, support staff Kathy Flynn. Thank you for being here, Kathy. I believe we're being auto-video recorded.
May 23rd.
By unanimous consent, we'll adopt our agenda, and there being no nays, it's adopted. Minutes, we did receive minutes. John, did you have any issues with, not issues of minutes missing, or not yet submitted, I should say, but do you have any issues with the minutes, the text of the minutes you received? Can you hear me?
Go ahead. It's going to be hard. Them hearing aids should be here today or tomorrow, I hope.
Do you have any? I'm not going to sit here and yell. Do you have any issues with the minutes you received?
No, fine.
Okay. So a motion to approve is submitted, and they're duly accepted.
Excuse me, which minutes will be approving?
Which ones did you send me? I revised the 11th?
425, right?
The 11th, the 25th, and the 2nd.
The 11th, oh, yeah, okay, 25th and the 2nd.
So April 11th.
And this.
Well, wait, it was
April 11th.
No,
It was April 11th, April.
25th and May
Wednesday.
2nd.
And what happened to April 18th?
I don't think we had a meeting then.
Did we cancel?
I don't know, I'd have to look.
Did we cancel on the 18th?
We had a meeting on the 11th.
Not on the 18th.
No, the 18th was canceled.
Okay, so we've accepted the April 11th, 25th, and May 2nd as revised.
May 2nd.
What are you doing while he's...
April 11th, we had a meeting.
Okay, thank you. What are you doing with the... What are we doing with the minutes? Are they getting uploaded with the agendas?
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I can.
Let's do that. Because then I don't have to I don't mind taking phone calls from people, but if it's just to rehash what somebody might have said.
Okay, so I will upload March 28th, April 11th, April 25th, and May 2nd. No, I'm talking about something else right now.
So you'll upload
March 28th, April 11th, April 25th, and May 2nd to the website. And I should be able to be caught up with May 9th, May 16th, and today's. So.
Okay, cool. And you got the comment I meant about just...
Well, yeah, I actually like that. I prefer to do an overview, like you said. Before I was taking it for each member and doing a summary, and it's confusing because everybody goes back and forth. So I like the idea of doing an overall, like paraphrasing overall general.
Mm-hmm. And from what I've read on the site, that's totally fine. Okay. The only comment that I've read and that I think is true is that there's a tendency sometimes when you're paring it back to pare it back to sometimes not get everything, not summarize all the meat and potatoes.
Right.
But I think taking the individuals out is useful because why we don't, it's not like we need a personal attribute.
Well, I was actually looking.
It's not a transcript.
Right. I was looking at another form of minutes to get an idea. But other than the HDC ones, I'm on other committees and they had the people, like what so-and-so said. So, but I like your idea better.
Yeah, and I'm totally good with it as long as we're not leaving out anything of substance.
Yeah, and I think it's awesome that you were able to input whatever I forgot to input when I sent them for your review.
Oh, okay, thanks, yeah.
Would you prefer me to send them to you first and then you review and then we send them out as a group or send them all out to everybody?
It doesn't matter to me.
Because
I mean,
I'm getting two sets.
My experience with
for the same meeting.
My experience is that, as Terry has said to me, is you're probably one of the only people who actually read the minutes.
Well, yeah.
So I would say send them to me one way or the other. If it's easier for you to send it to me instead of the whole group, that's fine.
Well,
Because they're gonna get an opportunity to review them in any event, so.
Right, I don't want them to get confused, or they keep getting, they'll be getting basically two sets of minutes.
Oh, I get
The
you.
ones I do and the ones that you revise and I send again.
I would say send them to me then, and then I'll look at them, and then if there's any suggested revisions, I'll input them, and then we'll send them to the group for review and a final
Okay,
input if anyone
okay,
says,
okay,
well, I want to add this, or I think we talked about that, or.
okay.
Okay, so I'll get them in the future, and then
Yeah.
I'll get them back to you. Thank you. So we've got that out of the way. There were some things that I wanted to bring up, but we're going to have to wait until next week. I do want to just give a quick update. Nantucket Advisory Board,
You know, unfinished business?
unfinished business. Nantucket Advisory Board, you can hear me?
Yes.
Brad is still trying to get paperwork from his group. So we're going to hold on discussion on that until we get some paperwork.
Right, okay.
Point of clarification.
Yeah.
Does that mean, from listening to the other meetings, that you are handing them questionnaires as well? Is that
Yes.
kind of questionnaire? Or taking the appendix and going,
Yeah, they were reviewing Appendix G,
okay,
and they were going to use Appendix G, which are the rules for the Old Historic and the Sconset District, as a basis from which, kind of a foundation from which to launch their thoughts about what is and what isn't
Right,
appropriate
right.
in Nantucket, and of what is and what isn't, what should be a rule and what should be a guideline in their proposal.
right.
And then they were gonna give it to us, and we were gonna review it.
And you do realize that they meet every 2 weeks?
Yes, they were gonna do that online, and then Brad was gonna compile the information.
Okay, gotcha.
So, okay, so that's that. Fences and gates, I'd hope to have a little bit more discussion to finalize our recommendation today. We're gonna have to hold on that till next week, till we have full members. And
Questionnaire?
the questionnaire, we're waiting for 2 members to submit their comments, so we can get moving on that. And I do want to, discuss, pick up our discussion where we left off last week with prioritizing, breaking the guidebook down into modules and prioritizing it on that basis, our work on that basis, so that we're dealing with things that are most relevant up front. So that's kind of where we are with that. What do you got? Can you hear me?
You got number 4?
That was 4, yeah. We kind of
Okay,
rolled
right.
3 and 4 together.
Right. The thing that's gonna clog us, okay, you can't push people, but the first thing you gotta do is vote the map. If they agree or disagree, that's the first thing you have to know. The second thing we have to know is, they get to start moving some, I don't know how many members they've got or what out there, but you can't get enough to get them together to make a decision. Now we gave them one of these, one of this one and one of the other one, the old rules and regulations. Now he's supposed to make comment on that. I don't think anybody's going to his meeting, because that should be back to us within 2 weeks.
Okay,
All
so
this stuff.
you can't hear me. What I just said is that Brad is getting that from his members,
Yeah.
and he was going to get back to me.
Right, but what it's doing.
Well, I get what it's doing. We're not getting anywhere. I understand what it's doing.
We asked him to do
Yeah.
it 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So if he,
Well, people are volunteers.
huh?
Some people are volunteers.
Right,
Some people don't put the batteries in their hearing aids.
yeah.
You can't make people do stuff.
He's not Irish.
No, don't you?
I'm
know?
Irish.
He wouldn't understand. He's Welsh.
Cork, I'm not Welsh. Where is Cork County in,
Oh,
in
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wales and
Cork County's in Ireland.
Cork County's in Ireland, my friend.
What kind of what it is? If you spoke louder, we wouldn't waste
If
time.
I spoke louder, people would be like,
There's nobody here. Go ahead with 3 of us.
no, I mean, it would vibrate through the whole building if I had to talk loud enough for you to hear me. You can't hear me right now, can you?
That's right. If I can look at your nose, I can read your lips. If I best I can. Anyway,
Okay, so,
this is all done down to new business.
New
No new
business.
business.
And the chair will entertain very brief new business due to a lack of ability to hear.
All right, new business, lack of members and public. Okay. Committee comments. That's up to you.
Well, what's the new business? Well, I don't, you're not, I'm not gonna entertain, do you wanna talk about a lack of members and public?
I just did.
Well, that doesn't mean anything to me.
I just said that's wrong, but it's slowing us down. But also new business.
Well, what do you, well, okay, well, wait. I'm not gonna deal with imprecision because it makes problems. You're talking about the lack of Nantucket Advisory Board having membership to send us information?
MAB, yeah, Management
Okay.
Advisory Board.
So lack of members and therefore public input from MAB is a problem. Yes.
Yeah.
Now, John and Brad were looking at new membership. I don't know where that went.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying any, I don't know as of right now where that is. I haven't gotten an update.
Still in process.
So Kathy tells us it's still in process.
Okay, committee comments.
Yep,
All right, I'll make a comment.
okay.
Public. You people listening? Where the hell they go? Anyway, I find Management Advisory Board is slowing down, slowing us down. It's slowing us down there. MAB is slowing.
You can attribute these personally.
I heard a mumble, but I don't know what you said.
I said,
MAB is slowing
You can watch the video.
us down. All right.
you're the only one I know is
That's all I
gonna,
gotta say. If they wanna know, let them ask me. I'll tell them. They won't, but I will. All right.
okay, so MAB is slowing us down. That's John's comment. You're the only member I know on a committee who's gonna have to watch the video to read himself back into a meeting he was at.
Why?
Because you couldn't hear the first one.
The first, I've heard of every one of these except today. It's the only time I've gone deaf.
Today's meeting, I know.
I've been deaf.
I'm teasing you. I'm
I
teasing
know
you.
you are.
Look,
I'm gonna shave, look like me.
I'll stop in and talk to John afterwards about MAB. I agree with you. We need to get,
Yeah.
we've discussed it before. We need to get input from them as the HDC with a quorum, and we need to be getting input from them. They've started the concept of the area and the historic district out there, but we're not, it's withering on the vine. It's not through lack of Brad's trying, I don't think. He's reaching out to his membership, but I think it's going to have to come from higher up to invigorate the membership. So I'll talk to John about that.
Of course, for him to get the Nantucket members of the Nantucket Advisory Commission, how many are on there? 5?
5.
Well, maybe we should put more on there. Well, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think it's a matter of how many people. It's a matter of the right people. If you don't have people who can come, people have health issues. People, there are just issues that come up in life, and you can't attend. And it's hard just to move the ship in an hour and get a whole group of new people on board. But there is an issue there, and we need to address it. So we're going to try and we're going to continue to try to address it.
Okay.
There's a whole bunch of other stuff we could talk about, but we should have Val here to get going. So unless you have anything else, we're going to adjourn for today.
Date of next meeting is May 30th, 1 p.m.
May 30th is 1 p.m. Correct. And I just want to double check something.
And you're gonna make up one for June, right?
Now, what is the? I've got June booked. I've got June booked, except for the Friday is the 22nd. In June, June, it'll be the 22nd of Friday.
What about it?
That's when we would have to meet, because there's no availability.
gonna meet on the 22nd and not,
No. We're gonna meet in June on
Every
Wednesdays. But this week, we have to meet on a Friday.
Why?
Because that's when it works out for the group to meet so far. Can you meet on the Friday, or you're gonna be somewhere?
1 o'clock?
I don't, Friday at 3, I believe.
See, I have to stay with Beverly till almost 1 o'clock, to make sure she eats. You know, and then after, I'll be here,
But it's either 1 or 3.
one's better.
One's better, but
But
you
at 3, I
can.
have to go back at 4, make sure she eats the supper.
Okay, well, let me see what I can get, and then I'll let you know. I'll email you.
All right.
Okay.
May 30th, 1 p.m.,
So
maybe.
May 30th, 1 p.m., correct?
No, it is a nice bit, all right.
Let's say we're meeting again at May 30th, it will be on the
Okay,
calendar of the town notice,
May 30th, 1 p.m.
location and time.
Now, to go back to something.
Oh, okay.
Audio visual, number 3, procedure. Audio visual, vid, what is that, amount?
Video,
Huh?
video.
Video, what is, right, pretty video.
Okay, I'll have the staff take that under
Yeah, it could be
consideration.
victory and death, I don't know what it is, but I do now, thank you. All right, that's done. Adoption of agenda.
Did that.
Review minutes and approve minutes.
We already did that.
Of what day?
We did it, we did them. Where were you? Turn on your hearing aids. March 28th, April 11th, 25th, and May 5th.
You,
May 28th, I only got May 2nd.
you already.
We already approved that one.
March 28th.
Yes.
I
I
forget
just
which
want him
meeting.
to know that they're approved.
Okay, gotcha.
We approved May 28th?
No, the one that you don't want him to hear. We approved March 28th weeks ago.
March 28th.
It's 28th. Today,
Yeah.
are you sure your batteries are coming for your hearing aids tomorrow?
When you get them fixed, let me know.
Okay.
Now, go back to
April 11th and 25th,
Wait a minute.
and May
April
5th.
11th, 4/11, 4/11, and
And 5/5.
4/11 and 5/5.
5/2, sorry. Oh, you
Five
said
what?
May 5th.
April 11th to April 25th and 5.
May,
May 2nd.
May 2nd.
All right,
That's
all right, that's
dyslexia.
approved.
And April 25th.
They're all approved, and Kathy will
Wait,
upload them to the
five.
town site. 5/2. 5/2.
5/2, not 5/5.
5/2.
He talks funny, you know?
Yeah.
All right, May 23rd is today. Next meeting, approved minutes.
We
Wait.
did, that, we approved them, yeah.
Okay, approved minutes. Review them? No, didn't review them. All right.
Okay? Did
You want it
put,
now?
did you put your hearing aid stuff away?
I got this all set.
Okay.
I'll wait for the June one.
You want to write down 4/25 also, you missed that one.
Fourth, April 25th?
Yeah,
Right.
okay, you didn't write it down, that was all.
Okay,
So I'm just
April
watching out for
25th,
you.
we got, that was approved, right?
Yeah,
Okay, 3 of them.
Okay?
Keep me straight.
yeah.
Is there anything else on there you'd like to?
Motion to adjourn.
So moved, and accepted unanimously. Thank you.
Now, I think in life, is that thing on?
John, I think in life you have to say only things that you think other people are gonna hear, because otherwise you
There's a
don't
guy sitting here, that's why,
have some virtue.
when I come up.
Yeah, he was the one that was,
Oh.
he does the videos.
1:19,
Discretion and virtue.
1:19 PM.
They're in there somewhere.
Thank you for coming over.
Oh, you're welcome, just,
Okay, I will,
All right, now this goes
stop over and talk
right
to
there,
John.
okay. I
might
gotta
be
keep
at
my record straight too.
it might be
If I
at
don't-
lunch, Steve, but I don't know.
Oh,
He
okay.
might be, he might have come, he'll
All
be
right.
back by now.
Those that pray for Valerie.
Yes,
Poor girl, she's going through a lot of bunch of
I was
tests.
gonna say something at the beginning of the meeting, and then I thought, I was gonna.
Yeah.
What did you say, John? Yeah, beginning of the meeting, yeah, we got that.